matters. We are back committing more atrocities. We are coming up with more silly Genshin team comps. Sorry. Now, what shenanigans did I manage to come up with this time? Overload Flins. So Flins is supposed to be like, you know, one of the best like lunar DPS characters outside of maybe Neffex, but low-key I don't pay attention to meta anymore. Paying attention to meta is mid. If you like the character, just pull for them. But it would also be good to just have those really good units anyways. And we're yet again a lamp. Before we get started, if you guys like my content, friendly reminder to subscribe because approximately just about 98% of you guys who watch my videos are not subscribed. I thought we had something special, but I guess not. But I mean, hey, hit that subscribe button and I'll just pretend that just never happened. And while you're at it, like button is like right next to it. Like, you know, just drag your mouse over to the right and just click on it or just tap on it if you're on mobile. I mean, it's a lot easier for you guys, so all right, I'm gonna stop. Enough yapping, let's just get straight into this. Okay, so ignore the team name here. All of my team names are very much cursed. What's the most important part of an Overload team? Shivers. And also, it's very important to have her in the third slot right here. I just need to fill up the rest of the team. Now, we just gotta find other good Pyro or Electro characters. So, since we are a Electro main DPS, we need a off-field Pyro damage dealer. Now, a couple of characters do come to mind. Like, you could theoretically use Mavwika, but there's like no other Natlins in the team, so getting a burst up isn't really going to happen that much. My personal favorite, and probably one I'm gonna go with for this one, is Dia. Really love Dia as the off-field Pyro applicator, because she also is just a comfy character to play as well. Like, she'll tank some of the damage that you take. She also increases your resistance to interruption. Very, very nice character to have, low-key. I could make an entire video about how Dia kind of aged well, but if you guys do want to see me make that video, leave that down in the comments. So we're gonna throw Dia in here. Now, ideally, we'd want a second Electro character, just so we can get the Electro resonance buff. Like, Janssen would be a good pick, but we aren't going to be moving around a lot. I don't know if Flynn's alternate version of his burst, where he like turns into the lamp and then like does a ground slam, counts as moving a lot. We could just put Bennett in here, but would it be ideal? What other, heck can I, no, not Elemental Master. I want to sort of buy Elemental type. Okay, I guess that's something we can't do. However, get your filters under control. Never mind. You got that. Okay, so this is all the Electro characters we have, and if I'm not mistaken, I believe this is all the Electro characters that exist in game. We could use Auroron. He does have the 4-piece Cinder City set. Lisa is also a decent option. 15% defense shred is terrible, but honestly, I think Auroron might just be a little bit better here. Gujasara, I feel like she's only strictly good with Shogun just because her buffs only last like 6 seconds. So honestly, I think we are just gonna go with Auroron in the last slot here. My Auroron is not that great. I'm gonna keep it a buck. He's only, this is his stats currently. They leave a lot to be desired, but we only need him because he has this set on. I also got him on Fading Twilight, the one weapon that we got all the way back when Economia dropped. Type Unk in the comments if you played during that time. C6, I think a C6 does buff a little bit. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not gonna read that right now. And then everything's at a base of 6. If you guys seen my 5-year account review video, you know everybody is at least level 80. Besides you, we're working on you. Also, spoilers, I pulled Neffex, but I never recorded it, so my bad. Alright, so I think this is what we're gonna roll with. This does look pretty promising, and by pretty promising, I mean, I think we're cooked, chat. But most importantly, we need to actually look at Flins real quick, because this weapon is not ideal for an Overload team. I think we just put Staff of Homa on him, no? I mean, he already gets a decent amount of crit rate from his, actually his artifact set. Triggers lunar reaction, the equipping character will gain crit rate. Okay, so we're not going to be triggering that though, that's the thing. So we need to switch his artifact set with something else. So a lot of artifact sets we can make use of. Gladiator, but this one isn't. It's an option. It is definitely an option. It's a Meritruce Hunter, but we don't have Freena on the team, so not going to bother with that. Shimenawa I did mention earlier, that is something we could use. There is Thundering Fury. He is an Electro character after all. This could actually be useful in reducing the cooldown of his skill much faster, so we could get better uptime on his skill. Yeah, we'll just go with Thundering Fury. Whose artifact set am I stealing? Kaching, because Sino has a EM piece. Alright, let's see what our stats are looking like. Honestly, not that bad. They actually look pretty good. Now, I think I'm gonna switch them off of this for something a little bit better. Definitely not this. Jade Seer. Or we could just do Deathmatch. Yeah, no, I think it is just Deathmatch. Well, this does have high, you know, we'll go with Jade Spear. This does have a lot of attack on it. Ooh, 2020. Alright, I think this is what we're rolling with. 67 crit rate with 223 crit damage. 61% electro damage bonus. this is what we're rolling with. Now, let's just test this out real quick on something semi-easy. All right, we're just gonna go back to old reliable because, yeah, newer bosses are very specific in what you're allowed to play, while these older ones are a little bit more flexible. So we just gotta break this guy's little shield here. All right, now that's broken.
Close your eyes.
Yeah, chat, this doesn't look good. Bro only did like 61 damage there. That low-key does not look good, but you know what? Maybe we were just focusing too much on his normal attacks. Let's go ahead and just increase the difficulty a little bit. And by a little bit, I mean a lot of it. So I notice we don't exactly have a healer in this team, but we should be alright with DM.
Is it my turn now? With these rise.
Yeah, this Loki is not doing good damage. I'm gonna be real with you, chat. This is not good. Next rotation.
Observe.
Yeah, no, I'm not super impressed by this. The damage is like very much non-existent. I mean, like, it's consistent. Like, okay, watch me dodge this. Okay, I dodged that first hit. I just couldn't dodge that second one. Yeah, with all these effects going on, it's kind of hard to just follow where the enemy is at right now. Yeah, no, I'm definitely not going to be taking this into Abyss. Okay, second phase, that only took like, you know, forever. But hey, it's usually the first phase of this fight that's hardest to deal with. Because as soon as this phase starts, you just go ahead and do a little dodge. And then you just go ahead and get everybody set up. I'm still not seeing very impressive damage. Like, okay, 21,000 on a charge attack. That's like, okay. Honestly thought Cinder City would be putting in a lot more work, but apparently not. I'm sorry, what was that attack? Sure. Yeah, that was really bad. Okay, so what did I end up learning about this? Overload Flins is really bad. 40% elemental damage bonus, even more elemental bonus and resistance shredding, then just slight buff here. Barely was doing like anything for Flins here. I would take this into Abyss. However, if you've guys seen my Abyss video, which you probably haven't because only like 20 some people have seen it, you would know that the weird dragon guy in the second chamber very much wants you to use Dendro. There's really no other way around it. Like, you just straight up have to use Dendro. So I will not be taking this into Abyss. I believe that this is just not gonna go well in the slightest. Probably will walk out of there with 5 stars, like the Virgin Mob Weekend video I did, which you should also totally go and check out. So for Gits and Shiggles, we're gonna do Lunar Plunge Flins. Okay, so fun fact, you cannot do Plunge Flins because his skill, apparently you can't plunge while you have his skill up because it just converts his normal and charge attacks into electric damage, and that is it. You can't do anything else. Normal and charge attack, that is all you can do. So, and that sucks because this looked like it was going to be really good, but that'll be it for this video, unfortunately. Not taking it into Abyss because I can already tell from a mile away this is not good. Should you build your Flins as an Overload DPS? Absolutely not. You'd have better luck building support Aloy over this. If you guys want to see me tackle more silly Genshin team compositions, or you have any ideas you want me to try out for a future video, make sure you leave that down in the comments. Share this video with your friends if any of them are into this weird wacky team shenanigan stuff that I indulge in. Make sure you join my Discord server, links will be in the description. It's still not active, but you should just join it anyways because I said so. And again, like and subscribe because only 2% of you guys are subscribed. And until next time, I'm gonna catch you guys in the next video. Cue the outro.